So, last session, having gotten the final touches set up for their mercenary guild ready to get going, uh, finding a group of wanted posters for a couple of orcs out in the east in the city of Altair. Before they set out in that mission, they decided to have a little sparring match with each other to basically work off the rust. And it's been a couple months that they've really done any major fighting. After all that was said and done, both Mountain Blood and Lyric went down first and second. I forgot who went first and second. And ensuing battle of attrition went between Andaris and Victor before Andaris emerged on top as the last standing member. And this is where we will join the session. So you two guys are completely and totally pooped from, or all four of you are just completely, totally pooped from this little fight here.
It's just kind of, he's exhausted, he's on the ground, but he's just kind of laughing. Oh, it's been a while since I had a good match.
Yep. Andaris is gonna offer him a hand up.
Victor's gonna take it. He's gonna give him that eye like, don't you throw me.
Oh, like I could.
I mean, you could try, but I haven't. It's like I will have to point out I haven't played Bale.
Yes.
You can give me an acrobatics or an athletics check if you want to.
No.
But yes, he's going to accept the hand up and kind of give like a stern handshake, like you know, to the victor goes the spoils, kind of that kind of thing.
But you weren't the victor, Victor.
Hush! No one asked you, third.
Shut up, you face.
Whack. Right, you.
Anywho.
Give me a perception check, everyone.
Perception, yes, on my best skill. Actually, 18. That's not bad.
Perception.
1 second. Character sheet is
7.
there. It goes. 19.
Yeah, Victor, Lyric, and Andaris all noticed that apparently the goat got out of its enclosure sometime during that, just sitting there chewing on grass, watching you.
Well, and it was you go. Just kind of thumbs back. Looks like what was it, Mary Poppins?
Yep.
There's God Lives Again.
Oh, what are we going to do with you? Walks over.
Come on, you.
He goes back to his familiar and just kind of gives him headbats. For being the for being the field medic of quote unquote.
It's sitting there, panting away, looks happy as can be.
What a good boy.
Always happy.
So looks back at Mountain Blood and Lyric. Kind of offers a hand each to help him up.
Well, they're just kind of sitting there. They were kind of recovered already.
Oh, well, never mind then.
We were enjoying the pup.
And there's any help with the goat?
Starts leading her back toward the enclosure.
Near you.
She being particularly difficult about it, or just
No,
walking along?
He's walking along.
No, I think I have it handled.
Like, looks like someone just lucked out of a nature check or a handle animal check, whatever.
All right, Get in there, you.
Give me an investigation check, quick, Andaris.
Hachimasha. 14.
It looks like somehow in your tussle, something had smacked the gate open.
Yeah, just kind of shoos her in and closes the gate, rechecks the latch to make sure it's not damaged or anything.
Doesn't look like it from your check, so.
Alright, well, pokes his head back around the corner. You three have fun. I'm going back to bed.
Wait, what time is it? I thought there was.
What?
Well,
10
then
a.m.-ish?
again. Well, then again, yeah, you just used a bunch of spell slots.
Okay.
You know how wizards are.
Oh, Mr. Timmy G isn't gonna just say that was just us having fun and just let us have all our full pool anyway.
I don't have anything planned for today, so as long, yeah, I'll let that go.
Ooh.
Never mind, the coffee just kicked in. I feel great.
Oh, I'm tired. No, wait, never mind. Nope.
I'll say you're visibly beat up, but you have all your HP and spell slots back.
Cha-cha-cha.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm famished. I'm gonna go in town and get something to eat.
Wait, what time was it?
About 10 a.m.
10 a.m.?
Sounds like an idea.
Ah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Besides, we can talk about how we're going to deal with these two troublesome orcs to be making a fuss.
We'll give him the old who's on first.
All right.
I prefer what's the name of the band on stage? To be all honesty. Right, Lyric?
Yep, let's go get something to eat.
So you arrive at the Seven Sisters again. As always, Atlas is behind the counter. You happen to catch EX sitting at one of his table eating something.
I'm assuming everyone comes in with like a jovial spirits, like just laughing into Seven Sisters.
Yep.
Do you ever take a day off? You're always behind the counter.
Atlas kind of looks at you. Huh. Have I? You hear from the background. I don't think so, Daddy.
What numeral did we find out that the Emperor was up to with his aliases? Was it the 25th or something?
I
Let
think
me
that's
check
what
the
I
minutes.
said.
Yeah, I imagine his response to, have you ever taken a day off? Is looks up, gets this puzzled look on his face. Now let's see. When was the last time I had a day off?
What year is it?
His Majesty the 17th was assassinated in.
Just pulls out a history book. It's like, it's like, oh, I got that wrong. I'm gonna fix that. I actually didn't write it down. I just said he was
There, I wrote it down so I know what it is next time for sure.
Yeah, it was just roughly 4,000 years ago he founded the empire. That's all I wrote down.
1,000 years.
Oh, 1,000? Oops.
Yeah.
Let's just fix that number real quick.
And sometime in the interim between then and today, Atlas had a day off.
Just one.
I like to think that half the time the Emperor just he makes corrections to history to make sure to keep everything straight, and the other half of the time he introduces inaccuracies just to keep everyone on their toes.
He had to
But
trick
he
Hercule.
basically sits there for a second. You know, it was probably when she was born. Points back to Elchione in the background. She looks at it and she waves. Does that little happy, really fast
Hi.
wave.
He had to trick Hercules into watching the bar for him while he went off and faffed about, but he came back.
Came back with a couple sandwiches in the hand. That's got some heroes. Got some. Actually, no wait. That just got invented.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sandwiches and drinks, just some cotton candy. Comes back. Hey, do you have any time? There's just like there's like a line all the way from here to the next quarter.
Yeah, this was like 700 years ago. He came walking in with a plate with two like open face sandwiches next to each other. Somebody grabbed them and folded them together, and he was like, light bulb moment.
Joyce.
So do you,
So-
Victor? Do you say anything to EX?
Actually, I'm trying to think. What? Let's try not to steer the session too much. I mean, he gives EX an obvious wave, like looking a little beaten, a little warm, but otherwise in good spirits. It's like not. I mean, we just saw him like earlier today.
Well, this
Right?
is your first time seeing him today.
Oh, well, in that case, good morning, EX.
Morning. God, you look
Oh.
like shit. What happened to you? Did a bugbear run into you or something?
I just raised my hand and be like, yeah, I may have contributed to that.
Yeah,
Look.
and then the other two helped. We had a sparring match this morning. Kind of shake off the rust.
And you didn't invite me? I mean, I could have watched, but whatever.
We didn't see you this morning. First off, otherwise I would have invited you. And second of all, it was kind of very impromptu. So
Yes.
Tell me at least one, Victor.
first loser. And he thumbs over like, "Do you want the winner?" It's Andaris over here.
Huh.
Technically, the first loser was the big guy.
No. First loser is basically whoever gets second place. You're the top of the people who didn't win.
Wouldn't that just make you the second winner?
Not where I'm from.
Not by golf rules.
Huh. Wouldn't have figured you to be the one that came out on top on that.
I am full of mysteries.
You're an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Yes.
Put
I'm
in
an,
secret sauce.
I am an enigma with my legs wrapped around a riddle.
It's like smothered in secret sauce. I'm going to add that in no matter what you say.
Is everyone else hearing music? 'Cause I just heard music start.
Yeah, because Lyric did a liar test, so I started playing some music.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe I was going crazy for a second. Okay.
Through the fucking Roll20 jukebox because rhythm is dead. Thanks, YouTube.
I was just curious because I'm like, all of a sudden, my headset, I was hearing everyone talking, but my computer was playing the music, so I thought maybe a pop-up or something was going on. But okay, I'm okay now. So
You haven't
I'm
gone crazy, than you already are.
yeah, that's barbarian for you.
Yeah, Victor just pipes in and says, "I'm more partial to neoclassical or pre-modern orchestra, to be honest."
I say Lyric's doing pretty good, playing multiple instruments at the same time. Visibly not doing it though.
Fiend. She's got like
Nicely done.
a horn on her flute. She's on her foot. She's got like an accordion going while she's streaming her lyre. She's tooting a horn.
Playing the cymbals with her knees, got the bass drum on her back, playing with her elbows.
There's truly the one person band.
Mm-hmm.
So Atlas chimes in. So I'm assuming you guys are here for some food then, right?
Yes.
Gods above, please.
Ah.
Food and some ice.
So yeah, we got some nice fresh rolls, some good rotisserie chicken that's on there, nice and warm with some nice fresh lettuce that Alkion just pops in. I just harvested it today. Good and fresh. So basically a sandwich.
Yeah.
I take all that.
Sandwich.
Take all that, put it between 2 slices of baguette, and pass it over.
And some nice fresh tomatoes on there.
Uh-huh.
2 times in. Also harvested today.
Fun.
Still need that bucket of ice though.
Ice at this day and age? Where you gonna find that?
Yeah, well, something cold, something that's. You know what? Actually, that's a good point. Let's see.
Needs a nice cold ale to numb the pain.
Fortunately, I do not have prestidigitation, or else or something cold related. Otherwise, I would just do that.
Ray of Frost.
So, that's
Yeah.
one for each of you?
Mm-hmm.
Andaris is like the one mage character I've ever made who does not have prestidigitation, or he would help.
I don't know. It's like I'm a little sad they kind of split it down to 3 different spells, but yeah. Like I said, they're fun cantrips.
Yeah, he comes back, hands you each one of the sandwiches. Got a nice, crispy outside bread, crust on it, nice, soft, moist inside.
Ooh.
Moist.
Juicy looking chicken, tomatoes on there, some lettuce, some mayo, I guess, on there as well, or butter on it. And he hands you kind of like a little rag that's got some ice inside of it for you.
Hey, look, they do have ice. See, that one, ice. And he just kind of puts it on his head, like drapes on his head to kind of deal with the pounding headache he got from
He goes, yeah, I gotta
from all the sparring.
preserve some of the food. It doesn't stay forever.
Just start questioning things like, where did that come from?
magic. Look, I'm just gonna blame magic for a lot of things.
Everything is magic's fault.
Unless it's the will of the gods or the inferno, in which case, adjust appropriately. But it's still magic at the end.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for those infernals and gods. Never know what they're plotting.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's exactly my point. Alright, you can't entirely trust something that doesn't entirely trust you.
Prefer to be a little chaotically neutral. Is there anybody else in the Seven Sisters at the moment?
There's a couple other patrons, like, munching on food, listening to Lyric play. She did get thrown, like, 2 gold pieces, so there's 2 gold for you, Lyric. Just
What's
random
gold?
townsfolk. Everyone, give me another perception check here.
Uh, 21.
Twenty.
9.
I'm busy playing music. Just do.
So, Andaris, you get a person basically quickly wrapping their arm around your shoulder, and kind of like yells in your face. So, how's it going, Andaris? As Electra's standing next to you.
Was it a complete surprise again,
Yes.
or did he kind of manage to perceive her before?
Nope, not until she
Nope.
talked to you. She out-stealthed your perception check.
Yeah, he just jumps a little. Kind of.
I imagine it's like the Dotonianopus where it just slowly rises up out of the screen, out of the bottom of the screen, with a big smile.
Yep. Just
As
like
you almost drop your sandwich that you were eating.
takes her wrist with his other hand, gently lifts it off of his shoulder. He's like, "Someone's been hitting the coffee early this morning. I'm fine. How are you?"
Well, you look like shit. As do all of you. What'd I miss?
Ever the diplomat.
Well, it was supposed to be just a light sparring session, then we got a little carried away.
Just a bit of a dust up.
And I just like say, Andaris, I think she likes you, like quietly. I think she likes you.
Just slow head tilt at Mountain Blood.
And then just kind of low key, like you see my index finger like getting poked into a circular hole that I'm making with my fingers. I think she likes you. Yoo-hoo!
So she's
Hey,
looking at you dead in the face as you're saying that.
Pay him no mind.
Sup?
Give me a perception check. Again, Mountain Blood.
Watch, I'll fail this one. And yeah. Yep, 4.
So she whispers into your ear, Electra whispers into your ear, Andaris. Next time I'll surprise him to make it up for you, just to piss him off.
Just gives her a nod and a wink.
Sure. Yeah.
You didn't hear that, Mountain Blood, so.
Yeah, I know. But it always seems like whenever she pops up, I get that perception check right on the head there. It's weird.
So, you guys have plans today for the guild, I guess?
Indeed, we do. Actually, glad you're here, here, Electra. You need. It's like I think he pulls out the notes from the bounty board. We're gonna be going after a little bounty today. And I'd like to have you along.
Ooh, a bounty, you say?
Yes, and but I don't know if he actually I don't remember if he actually took the bounty poster off the wall. But he does. But if he did, he would
I'll
display
say
it
you
out
did,
saying,
just to make it easy.
yeah. Yeah, they're probably up all over town.
It's one of them. They're magic posters. See, you tear it off, and a new one just immediately appears in its place.
It spawns. Don't worry, we got the phone number right here in our hands. I mean, wait.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's one of those little whip off tags.
The Marauders, Grog, and Greg, huh? And raising... These bounty posters have been up here for a while, if I recall, right, Dad? Atlas goes, let me think how long. Yeah, the army threw them up about 2 months ago, I think, or 3 months. Been a while.
Excuse me.
I know we've been busy for the last few months, but then again, a few months ago, I think was when we were literally at the when most of us were at the fight, weren't we? The one with the
Yeah, 2 months
necromancer?
ago was the big fight, and 3 months ago was about when you were working your first jobs for the army.
Hey.
That's right. We were being all we can be. Whether we liked it or not. So that would explain why. So I'm guessing either no one's taken a crack at it, or others have, and they just haven't really met with a lot of success.
Not sure. It's often out east in Altair, so I don't make it out there much.
Nobody's heard anything about these two lately. Posters gone up.
Not that I've heard. Like I said, you're more probably better off finding out in Altair.
Just wondering if there's any random bystanders that have been that maybe name dropped. They happen to be here.
And now with that roll, nope, nothing comes to mind.
We'd have to get you on up to there.
Yeah, like I said, but first we need to get a few things in order. Victor will actually grab whatever. I think he's already given over whatever paperwork, but he would have made another set of notes, probably between yesterday and today, about what he's had ordered, what he needs furnished for the new company building, and he would take those over to EX. Say, "Hey, buddy, pal, friend."
Already starting to work me, huh? Like a dog, huh?
Oh, don't be like that. I just need you to make sure the stuff gets put in, and make sure you get what was his name? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm blanking now all of a sudden. The guy who's stuck in the building who can't leave.
Joey Shabadoo.
That was it. Yeah, and make sure Joey gets something to eat. Just someone to keep an eye on. Poor guy can't leave the building. Magic. But at the very least, if things turn out well, we'll be able to cut everyone's first pay right away.
Good to know.
So you pass it over the note saying this is what we are expecting to have in, and listen, I'll leave it to your expertise to get everything started to get set up.
Everyone,
let's,
give me a perception check.
Oh boy, 18.
17.
16.
So yeah, everyone sees another giant person about the size and very similar make to Mountain Blood walk in and sit down at one of the tables. Oh, this one looks clearly female.
Do I recognize this one?
Give me a history check.
Fudge, let's see. 20.
She does seem familiar to you.
Lyric's gonna lean into Andaris and be like, "Hey, dude, the females of the big kind always have beards."
Testosterone runs strong in them.
I'm not judging or anything. It's just unusual.
You don't get out much, do you?
That's not facial hair, it's tattoos.
Oh. 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 Okay, it's tattoos. Okay.
Mullen kind of raises one eyebrow. I'm like,
Yes, this is definitely your third grade math teacher.
shut up. There.
He kind of looks at you. Not many of our kind down here, is there? Do I know you?
Possibly. Where do you hail from?
The north. Near, let me make sure I get the city right name right. I'm drawing a blank. Near Polaris.
clan are you originally from?
My name is Venue Snowbreaker Catho Olavi.
Oh, break. Not familiar with that clan. How long have you been
Snowbreaker
around
is
here?
my warrior name. My clan is Catho Olavi. And your name is?
My nickname is Mountain Blood, but as far as my clan name goes, just check myself here. Otherwise, latest clan that I last was with is Rolling Mountain Clan. Before I, let's just say, ventured out on my own.
Yes, I remember our my clan did trading with them from time to time. Maybe I did see you there at one point.
Has been a while,
So, tell
but
me, how did you get your nickname of Mountain Blood?
I, for me, I simply took since I broke away from my previous clan. I just, due to numerous fights and brawls that I happened to either start or be a part of, and all in the end usually result in somebody drawing blood. I kind of coined my own nickname as Mountain Blood because I would usually draw blood upon all those who, whether it was for fun or for life, would usually end up bleeding out.
Good times. My name, however, came from we experienced an avalanche in our home clan that wiped out most of them, sadly. I was one of the few that survived by breaking the snow and escaping on my own. Now I just travel trying to find new quarries and stuff to do, better myself, or find a good place to die.
So, due to the avalanche, you were orphaned as well, in a way.
I would assume I tried to find them, but I was unable to. I guess they were too weak to survive.
It's definitely tough. I can relate. I've bounced between tribes and clans before. So what brings you all the way down here?
Well, always looking for work and something to test my might against, as she kind of takes out a big giant greatsword off her back, kind of does a few like swings, kind of feel the air move with it as she does it. So now, kind of sheathes it on her back again. Just between jobs, trying to get some food right now.
You've definitely come to the right place. Atlas, over there behind the bar, kind of point him out. He does very well with taking care of any and all who come into this tavern here. So he will definitely get you set up, I would assume.
Ah, very good.
Got Atlas, got a plate of breakfast for this newcomer?
He kind of described the sandwich that you had before. Sounds good. I will have one of them and just a pint, just a glass of water today. She kind of looks over at you, Victor. Red man. Never seen many of your kind before.
Well, that makes two of us. I haven't exactly met a lot of my kind either.
He's good people though. He's done good.
So your clan wiped out too, then?
I don't know exactly what happened to them after I departed from them. But I can only hope that they are still out and about.
Well, that was more aimed at Victor there, but...
Oh, sorry, I didn't address them. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was my fault. So, Redman, what happened to your clan? Dead as well?
Not quite. We're just estranged. Kind of just leaves it at that. So I heard you're looking for work.
I am.
You wouldn't happen to be up for any kind. So exactly what kind of work are you looking for? Mostly the looking to stretch your arms, do some fighting, do some odd jobs here and there, or
I seek to fight strong foes to find one that I can, the strongest I can find, or die trying.
kind of gives a glance back at Mountain Blood, like if you don't like, kind of gives that kind of look up. If you don't mind, he's gonna give the sales pitch.
Open offers. We do kind of a little bit of everything. Plus, we get to venture around. So if that's kind of the thing you're interested in, plus I'd be more than interested in finding a little bit more about you and any other clans that you've come across.
As she kind of takes a bite out of her sandwich, chews it and scarfs it down. If I think you are up to it, little man.
Is it an eyebrow like little?
You have yet to prove anything to me.
And same here.
I suppose that is true.
Test your might. He's like, oh god, please no, I'm still sore from this morning.
Kind of does a little, puts her hand on the table. Like the arm wrestling thing.
That's mostly towards Mountain Blood is the challenge. Well,
so let's see what you can do. I don't want to rough up this nice establishment I am currently enjoying the food from, at least.
Mountain Blood?
You kind of hear Atlas go, no, you don't.
So Victor's gonna turn to Mountain Blood like, don't worry, you got this. I believe in you. Kind of gives that wink and nod of like, you know, go out. I don't want to trip over
So
that.
yeah, do a strength check if you want to arm wrestle her.
My blood just gets a little loosened up. But like, I'm always down for test of strength, especially amongst a fellow Goliath. Shoot.
That was a save.
Shoot. Yep, I hit the wrong one. 6. It's like 1 crit. Natural 1.
So yeah, you think she's going to be a cakewalk for some odd reason, but you just barely don't get eliminated. Like, go straight to the thing. Oh, you were thinking light of me, weren't you? Do another one.
Well, you know, I was just done with a bit of a sparring contest. That's just threw me off here a little
Just
bit.
warming up.
Properly stretched, that's all. Shoot, why do I keep hitting that button for? Jesus. Okay, 25. There you go.
Well,
That's better.
as basically you get some gusto and kind of go about halfway over to the other side. Ugh, okay, more fighting you than I thought there was. Give me another one.
I will hit the right one. 25 again.
God damn. And with that, basically, you slam her hand down on the other side of the table as the water mug she has kind of pops into the air, so does the chicken sandwich.
Felt this good in a while.
Maybe I underestimated you there, man. Little... I guess I shouldn't call you little anymore. He was about to say that again, but...
Biting your tongue now?
Yep. Maybe one day we can engage in a more active fight than this. I see you've probably already gotten into one today. I hope you came out victorious in that.
Yes, I did.
Roll deception.
20.
Good to hear. But you were saying something before they did the arm wrestling match, Victor?
I think you. I got lost track of my train of thoughts. Victor was saying he wanted to do the sales pitch to see if maybe he can get another hire.
Okay.
So Victor will come over like we'll come over and just kind of clap hands on both their backs like, well, that what can I say? That was a stunning match. I haven't seen many stand up to Madame Bloodstrife. Okay, he kind of creaks the back of his neck like, given everything, given this morning's match. So
I just kind of land a giant hand onto Victor, like, yeah, this morning's match.
So, let's see. Victor obviously would remember her name better than I would. What was the warrior name she gave?
That's why I should take notes.
Yeah.
Here, I will put it in the chat room, so...
So sad. I have yet to take a note ever since this campaign started.
Yeah, I'm honestly trying to keep up as best I can.
That's why we get the highlight reel after this.
Yeah.
No breaker.
Ah, yes. Snowbreaker. So Victor's gonna ask, like, do you, it's like whether she prefers to go by her warrior name or by her given name.
How do you address her?
Warrior name. It's like, so Snowbreaker.
She looks at you.
It's like, how would you feel if I offered you a job? We're starting mercenary and adventuring guild. I'm sure we can find something that would pique your interest. Given the fights
So
we used to run
starting
into.
mercenary guild. What does your name hold that would make your guild worthwhile?
Well, first off, it's led by a trio of some of the my local heroes. First and foremost.
You hear Lyric coughing.
And also Lyric is here.
and also Lyric, who's graduated top of her class at the Bards College. So
I'm going to immediately make Victor small.
you do realize he was going to refer back to that whole battle that they're actually locally famous for.
Just make you small. Just
Can I resist that in any way, shape, or form?
you can make it Constitution saving throw if you want.
Come on. Otherwise, you're going to sound like a little chipmunk here in a moment.
Tiny, you small.
It's just gonna look daggers at Lyric.
What? I can't hear you down there.
I just
Fine.
kind of.
Fine, you do the sales, but fine, you take it from here. You seem like you know what you're doing.
No, I want her to pick you up in her palm.
I was about to say, it's like Mountain Bud just kind of picks you up and like sits you on the table.
Cradle him like he's a small child.
Tap, tap, tap.
He kind of looks confused.
Call you George.
What? What?
Lyric's a little mischievous.
Why is he tiny man? I mean, he was already tiny man, but now he's tiny man.
Lyric just looks over and waves.
I just kind of point over at Lyric. It's her.
Oh. Magic person.
Yes, she is a user of sorts. Not like, say, you and I, where we prefer hand-to-hand combat.
I want to make a Goliath wizard NPC now. So she kind of looks at you. So, as you were saying there, tiny man.
Lyric is just holding back giggles.
I'll give.
As is Electra.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make to boom my voice up to normal. Up to normal. So as I was saying, yeah. Hey, like I said, you're basically starting at the ground floor of a new company. So maybe not exactly the choices of jobs, but there's a lot of room to grow and not a lot of red tape to cut through. Well, most other companies would probably have you go start off working your way through the ranks, yada yada yada, really proving yourself. Right now, you can start. Like I said, you can start being. I hate to say this, but you can be essential to the company. And as we grow in notoriety, as we get more famous, you'll get a lot more. You get a pick up litter of which jobs to do. And I should also add, we do have the ear to the Emperor, as we've done a lot of great service to the city.
You're big again.
You say that as he ends that.
Yeah, you are immediately big again because it only lasts 1 minute, and you just kept going on and on and on and on.
So now you are standing on the table.
Just slowly see him getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
No, it's a poof.
Oh. Immediately drawn back a little bit. Like, ow!
And you are still just barely at eye level with her standing on the table.
Jesus.
Also, as you can see, we like to have fun here.
So you mentioned local heroes. What is your name, tiny man?
I am the one and only Victor Felmont, and as he gets down, as he offers a hand, like as a greeting,
Like a handshake?
Yeah, just a casual handshake, no promises or strings attached.
A business-like handshake.
The Predator handshake.
Or it's going to be like I'm going to kiss your handshake.
No, this is just a business handshake. It's just not Predator, not yet. That's for people he knows.
Yes, I actually believe I have heard that name. You were the heroes in one of the big crazy battles that happened a couple months ago.
Yes, we were.
Victor nods and smiles.
Sadly, I was between cities and missed all the fun. But yes, I could use your as a starting ground, but I still need to find adequate lodging in the city, so I wouldn't be able to take you up for a few days on the offer, but consider me signed up.
Do we have adequate lodging somewhere?
We do, like I said, we are setting up a barracks at our new company headquarters. So, if you haven't found a place by then, and we can set up, we'll pass the word along.
Ooh,
Kind
sounds
of
good.
writes. He kind of
I
pulls
look
out some
forward
paper,
to
writes.
working with you, Victor, and may we both find glory in battle.
Yes, I'm sure we could cobble 3 beds together into one that would accommodate you.
Victor writes down some paper, her like the address, where to look for. It's like, welcome aboard to the Canis Fortuna. Sorry, a lot of the area kind of gives way to it. I figured something thematical, something that goes to the city would be a little bit appropriate. But hey, if it sticks, he calls forth his familiars, pop to his hands, and just kind of gives him stretches on top of the head. Why bother complaining about it?
She kind of looks at the puppy and just kind of leans in and starts petting a little bit.
He's a good boy.
He seems like a nice, warm puppy.
He's a company mascot. I'm hoping someday soon he gets nice and big.
Bark, bark. He barks out.
That's right, Gnarl. Gnarl agrees. With that, Victor's going to get off the table. He's going to, with a corner of his eye, just shoot more daggers at Lyric. Then passes over like, you see, Lyric, do you mind watching the pupper for a bit?
She's already holding him. Just
Yeah, as soon as he passes over, like. So then that, Victor would come over, like, if you have any questions, if you have any further questions, me and what am I doing? Yeah, EX, right? I don't know. Christ, why don't I just write proper pronunciation for the people I meet?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm an idiot. Shoot. EX. That was it. It's EX will help you get you settled in.
Kind of waves. Yeah, we'll try to find you some place to stay.
Let's actually write that proper pronunciation down right now so I can stop doing this myself. But anyway, that was pretty much oh, that was the only thing I can think of for Victor. Anybody else want to jump in? Say anything?
Just we might see her around.
Yeah, if you just want to DM me the stuff that's in that, like, requirements for your thing, just let me DM it me. I'll make it over the course of add it in there when I can.
Sure thing. Yeah, that's literally down. That's like, dude. That's literally, I'll probably write up after this session. Anywho.
So Electra chimes in. So it's a couple days journey over to Altair. So when are you guys gonna head out?
I was figuring at the end of today we should probably set out. Get a jump on things.
Do you know the best route to get there?
There is a good main road, well traveled.
That's
Is it
definitely
just a straight shot then? Or is there, like, other areas the path goes through? Like forests or anything by chance? We need to be aware of
Give
prior
me
to?
a nature check.
And 15.
Yeah, you seem to remember that road heading east. There is a few kind of couple small foresty areas on there before it starts getting into the kind of deserted area that the Altair is based in. Couple of small villages along the way that don't really mount to much.
And just kind of blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
Thing. Couple of small places, no biggie. Blow through that in a day.
Yeah, so I was just anybody needs to get supplies. Let's get them now. We'll most likely have to get whatever information we need when we're in town.
So you need some to-go food.
Yeah, probably like a few days of rations for everybody.
Yeah, I can get you a couple loaves of bread that should stay fresh for till you get to the city. And some butter for them that should last that trip.
All right. And what? And how much would this all cost?
Yeah, with your food you guys purchased today, yeah, just a gold piece is fine for all of it.
Drops down a gold. Drops down a gold piece.
Alcione comes out, has like a little baggie of like 6 loaves of bread, and here, I just churned the butter today.
So if they were to take that and store that away in the bag of holding, probably break it out while we're on. He'll probably pass that to everybody while we're on
Actually, we'll make it
while we're
8
traveling.
loaves of bread so it can work you better. Bread's cheap.
So you say it's about like 3 or 4 days worth of food more take, or just 2?
About 2 days worth of bread.
Alright, got that noted down.
And butter.
Butter.
So I'm curious. So I'm wondering if Snowbreaker's kind of curious what we're up to. Considering that we're about to go out and go find get some actual work and get some pay in.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be bringing it up. She's just munching away at her sandwich. You can kind of hear the bread cracking as she bites into it. Just that good of a crispy crust on it.
Just sitting there like, man, this is really good toast.
Yeah.
Good old toast.
Well, it's not toast. It's just a bread that's got a real good crust on it, like a baguette crust.
Oh, even better. All right. That's it. Figures honestly thinks that between the party he has now, I think we'll be fine. If push comes to shove, we always have a fallback route. At least that's what he's intending about setting out. Unless, that's a question for later. So at this point, Victor want to point out. So like I said, we probably want to go get supplies. I'm thinking about leaving town, get a kind of stares at his armor. I think I may need something a little bit more. If these birds are as tough as I think they're going to be, I might need some better armor. Something a little bit more sturdier. What y'all think?
When the going gets tough, the tough go shopping.
Exactly. Actually, the bounty, Miss Timothy, did it say it was dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Is there more?
So,
Is there-
so Victor, if we're gonna try and catch somebody, the longer we wait, the further they get away.
That's fair. Hell of it. Well, I say it's help Islam. I can trade this in for a better suit later. So unless anybody else any other concerns or any other affairs to wrap up, I think we should head out. Gather and embark, as it were.
By all means, let us went.
Electra,
So you
good?
want me to scout out ahead, boss? Electra goes up to you.
Exactly. We need to know. We kind of need to know what we're dropping into to make sure they're still in town. Causing trouble. So, the more information we have, the better. Considers your first assignment.
Very well. And she kind of just disappears in the... let me see how this works here, just to make sure I got this right. Yeah, she just disappears. Like, out of existence.
Yeah, that
Give
will
me
be
an
trouble.
Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Everyone that wishes to.
Holy crap! She just disappeared. She must know ancient transmission.
Kinda.
Oh my god! Can't we have 5?
16.
Mountain Blood. Electra just disappeared. Give me an Arcana check.
Kana. Let's see. And 8.
Yeah, both Lyric and Andaris. She used a spell of some kind there. Most likely Dimension Door.
So there wasn't just a magical door that showed up and then she went poof through it. None that we could tell anyway.
Nope, just Dimension Doors, you just instantly teleport.
Ugh. Hate those magic tricks. Oh.
Basically, you hear Alcyone just go in the background. I hate when she does that.
Yeah, Vader's gonna take a second to catch his breath. Like, holy crap!
What is that she do?
You realize she did use a spell of some kind, Mountain Blood, you're just not sure what.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what did she do that she did that? It's like what? It's like I'm just feeling the area around, just like where did it all go? I wish to know these secrets.
Andaris or Lyric want to say anything?
No.
I'm just content to let Victor be mystified.
Vader's going to try and regain composure as quickly as possible.
It's like he's at the "what even is real" stage.
Nope. Snowbreaker and EX didn't see it happen, so.
Are we going, Victor?
Yeah. Hold on. And just for Vader's just gonna turn to Ajax. Like, can I get like a flask full of that? Sam gonna need it
Full
today.
what?
A flask full of ale. Just something
Hell yeah.
nice, cheap, and just something that's gonna. He just has a feeling he's gonna need it.
He'll throw that on part of the gold you paid.
Actually, yeah, I'll meet you guys at the gate. I do need to go. I'm thinking we should probably get some manacles, something, or some rope if we're gonna bring these guys back alive, or net. So just give me 5 minutes. So he's going to snap his fingers. Up's gonna come to him. Meet you at the gates. It's about like 15 minutes from now, and then we'll get going. So if this Timothy, if you don't mind, I'd rather speak to this. Victor's just going to get, he's trying to get, he's going to get a couple of manacles and a net or two, and store that and like purchase that and stow away in the bag of holding before meeting everyone at the gate.
Sure, let me just see if I can get the prices for those and just say you found them.
Yeah, because yeah, he's basically they're probably more alive than dead, so. And probably make Lurik happy if we don't kill everything we just come across. Look, I work with what I got, and what I got is I've got. Let's see, what do I have?
Remember, be up to 10 tomorrow because it's the 6th.
Hey, sorry for that.
Yeah, 2 gold pieces each for the manacles, so that'd be 4 if you get 2 of them.
Yep. And how much for a net?
I'm checking here. I was gonna say a gold for one.
That works. Probably easier to have this in town. Like, get this right away before heading out, but okay. So, that'd be all things he's doing. So he's going to meet around the gate and sally forth.
So you meet everyone up at the gate. Everyone give me a quick perception check.
Perception.
19.
14.
Okay, so Mountain Blood, Andaris, and Victor, you happen to see standing there in his Minotaur-designed helmet is good old Ingvar, the legate of Taurus. Kind of standing talking to some guards by near the gatehouse.
There's going to it's going to shout is going to basically shout hello to Ingvar. Yeah, in the traditional, what was it? Adestora?
Iter, I-T-E-R, Adestra. Iter, Adestra.
I'm terrible with languages.
It's Latin, it's a dead language, what do you expect? Evening, gentlemen. I guess you're just, citizens now and not military anymore. So I haven't seen you in a couple of months. What have you been up to?
We're actually on our way to do some privateer work. We're gonna try and collect on this bounty of Grog and Greg. Apparently they're making trouble.
Over in Altair, if I recall from that. Huh. Surprised those guys have been able to stay around for 3-ish months. Honestly, I think we were about to send you over to them before you got cleared, so.
That sounds like good timing. Anywho, anything you can tell us about before we head out? Anything you can tell us about the place? Specifically, Altair.
Ah, yes. What do I? It's been a while since I've been out there. Let me just check to make sure I get this name right.
The suspense
I
is
know
killing.
the Scorpio leader tends to be around there. Jidbik Baron. He's a gnome that's in charge of their kind of expert in the desert combat. Cause gotta make sure you want to have plenty of water going out there, because it is the desert.
Hmm.
Old fort there called Fort Eagle when was kind of the border city between here and Dragon's Bane before we took over old Oasis. That's what they name that. Oh, yeah, Canopus now. So it's not as in use as it used to be, but it's still there. Probably the first thing you see when you get close. The place is huge on a giant bedrock out there. Never fallen, from what I've been told.
So it's probably has strong defenses led by a capable leader. What was the name of that gnome again? The
Just
gnome.
closed the thing.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask you. Could you please post that in chat? There's no way I'm going to remember that. Jivik Baron.
Good old
Uh,
JB.
Let's see. Now, while you have that open, Victor, make a history check to see if anything he recalls interesting about the guy.
Go ahead.
Nope. That's
Nothing.
a flat
You've
8.
never met him. As far as
Never
you
met
know.
him. And as far as I know, probably has only knows may have maybe heard the name, but otherwise, that's about it. So
That kind of
this,
leans into you. You do have plenty of extra waters with you, right?
I'm pretty sure we can pick up from one of the towns along the way. Just get a few get several water skins. Besides, it's good to stimulate the economy outside the city. Outside of that, I think he's the
He
only
kind
guy
of
who's
leans into
exposed
you.
by.
No one from you know who's group has approached you lately that you know of, have they? He kind of whispers that into your ear.
Victor will whisper back, "Not yet."
Keep an eye
Shoot.
out. He should have recovered by now.
Hmm.
He's got to be planning something, so don't let your guard down. If you find anything, let me and the Emperor know as soon as possible.
Victor just kind of like winks, thanks, and like, and just kind of gives the gesture like no, as no problem. Like you'll be, and just says you'll be. We have, like I said, we have our scheduled contacts, but yes, I will let you know as soon as we find out anything.
Good. Well, I wish you gentlemen safe journey and good luck on your quarry.
Thanks, Invar. It's much appreciated. Right, guys? Right, guys and gal?
Yea, verily.
Actually, have we? I think we have introduced Lyric to Ingvar, haven't we? At least once before.
I don't remember. I think when you saw him last, you were traveling between cities when he was visiting his daughter's grave. So she saw him but didn't talk to him.
So yeah, Victor will kind of remember. Oh right. Oh by the way, here just for Lyric to come over. Lyric, meet Ingvar, head of the.
But hi.
Ah, I don't believe we've had a chance to meet Mademoiselle as he kind of does that arm twirl kind of little bow.
Lyric's just gonna lean into Victor. He's kind of creepy.
He was our old commanding officer back when we were in the army. He's fine.
Okay,
He's just being
Hi.
polite. Be polite.
I'm Lyric.
I see you've made a new comrade, Victor. I hope she gets along well with you.
We're getting along like
Tiny all the time.
we're getting along like a house on fire. He says it's like through slightly clenched teeth.
It's a good thing you're resistant to fire, right? That's your natural state.
He kind of looks at you also. You doing okay? You look a little beat up.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. Just kind of a little rough sparring match between and I. Went well.
Yeah, he said he was the best loser.
Yeah, and you were the I think you went down third, so you know.
Yeah, but you were the best loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than you.
No, Lyric went down first, and then it was me. I was the last one. I was the third place.
Lyric didn't go down first. The big guy went down first.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Because remember, he hit you with you got the full strike of Mount Block at the full strike.
Simultaneously, you fell forward, I fell back.
Yes.
Now I'm just imagining Mount Blood falling on top of there, like.
Which Lyric, by the way, looks at you. Oh, by the way, big guy, we need to work on your teamwork.
Let me do a. So Andaris won the sparring match? Huh.
Yeah.
He's just kind of standing back there doing that, understated smug, like looking at his nails like an asshole.
Yeah, these three grown adult men went after this poor little young lady.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, it was because you sent this ginormous asshat to points at Mountain Blood at me twice.
And me at least
like
once.
A you problem.
Oh, Link, either you're a mastermind or a damsel in distress. Just choose one and go with it.
No, that's how I'm able to trick people. Don't you get it?
I think you need to work on your acting a bit more.
I can be two things.
She kind of looks at you. Yeah, I probably should work on my performing a little bit more. As she looks at her character sheet and realizes it doesn't have a check mark.
She's proficient in performance. That's awesome.
She is not proficient in performance.
That is amazing.
I absolutely love that. Anywho, so Victor would actually have a question for Invar before they leave. Hey, have you heard from Eric at all?
Wimpy, have I heard from Eric at all?
Is he good? Is he fine? Is he not getting into trouble?
It would have been anything that would be in reports.
Okay, let me yeah, from what I've heard, he's let me make sure I get this name right again, because me and names, I pick some doozies.
At least I'm just glad it's not just me.
Yeah, he's working with Karlika over in the forest area by Sagiet, dealing with some of the fallout that happened down over there with 2 months ago, but they're working through it fine from what I've last heard from reports.
They're just kind of just not. It's like, well, let's see. At least he's still doing okay. He's still kicking. Well, if he's ever in town, or next time you pass a report, just tell him the old crew which is best for him.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the message to him. Shouldn't be too hard.
So other than that, I think we'll be taking off. Like Vega would just have make a quick mental note to himself, like get more water skins on the next town over. Otherwise, yeah, unless anybody else has any other questions, Victor's going to is just going to salute Ingvar and start heading off. Anybody? Yeah, I was just saying, it just got deadly quiet
Yep.
all of a sudden. I'm sorry.
I'm just getting the price for water skins, so I have it. Yeah, they're not expensive.
They're probably copper or silver or something. It can't be that much.
Something cheap.
So, how are you going to how are you going to be marching along the road?
We
Like
talking marching
formation
order?
wise.
We should probably put somebody relatively perceptive out front.
It's not me, because Victor, his perception's not great. It's okay, but not great.
Can anybody beat like a +6 in perception?
Nope.
We don't think that far ahead.
Well,
Yep,
I
you
guess
guys
Andaris
traded-
will
you
take the
traded
lead
your
then.
ranger for a healer, so
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, between the two elves, I think one of them has to have perception trained.
Yeah.
I mean, whoever would be the highest as far as
I mean, I have
wisdom goes
perception
should
trained,
probably
it's
take the
just that-
front.
wisdom was my dump stat.
Ah,
Yeah. He'll take the lead then.
that honestly explains a lot, but it's okay. So yeah, Victor will be falling out behind Andaris because he's, I think, out of everyone outside of Andaris doing shields, Victor's the next tankiest.
Yep.
So that leaves I'm pretty sure Mountain Blood carrying up the rear and Larry after Victor, because want to keep the healer
Oh.
in the center.
So, yeah, I'll be the one. I'll be on the tail end just in case. So I'll take it up there.
Also, I think Barbarians, you get a bonus speed, so worst case scenario, you can run into the fray faster than any of us.
Yep. Plus, with me having the additional speed, I can also jump ahead if need be. But yeah.
Good.
Got this in case somebody strikes out from behind. I'll be able to handle them on my own.
Yeah.
Do this.
Okay, so yeah, if everyone give me a perception check, I'll count this as kind of your full way there
The
Uh,
whole length of the journey.
for this day. Yep.
18.
And, oh yeah, 6. That's why I'm in the back.
So you said perception, right? That's another 8. And what is the roll? Well, I can't say it's all been low rolls. It's just been to okay to kind of good. Couple of critical fails.
Now, just stepping just outside the game here, we've taken like a rest and we're like fully recovered, so I got all my rages and everything back now.
Yep.
Okay, just gonna just correct that here so I can keep better track just in case. My stone's endurance is back up again. Alright. Rock and roll, bro. Map. Where are we on this? Up there. We are giant titans.
Okay, so yeah, going along the way, you see it's basically pretty foresty every now and then. Basically just a basic gravel road. Every now and then you pass like a small little group of like houses that's just like a small outskirts of farm, stuff like that, nothing special. No inns, just basically people's houses there. Stop doing that.
No.
Yes. Also, Pupper would have my familiar would have advantage on perception checks. And I would probably share his senses. So let's see. Give me one quick minute. Let's see what Gnarl's perception is. That'd be a 12 from for the familiar.
Okay.
For good old Gnarl. We're just gonna pop that out and put that over here. Set over here. Okay.
I forgot to put Gnarl on this map. I am dumb.
That's all
Why
right.
am I in the back? She's gonna immediately move in front of Mountain Blood.
So, as you're getting closer there, you see kind of you run into looks like a carriage that's kind of going down the road.
I don't like this at all.
Horse-drawn carriage. Which I don't have a thing for, so we'll just do...
Use our imagination.
I think there is
Keeper
one.
of the mind.
I'm sure there's one in roll 20. I just don't know where.
There. That's the carriage.
Jesus.
Yeah, placeholders.
And you
Anywho,
see a gentleman on top of it going, hey, travelers, haven't seen many today. Are you on your way to Altair then today?
Yes, we are.
absolutely.
Ah, good. Are you stocked enough for your trip? I'm just on my way back from a trade route over there. Is there anything you need for your journey?
Other than well, first off, what news from Altair? Everything well and good, I hope.
Trades. My trade was good. Everything seemed okay. There's still dealing with a little bit of the fiasco from 2 months ago, but everything's almost back to normal there.
What means what fiasco?
Talking about the when the undead started attacking everywhere in the Empire.
Let him talk.
Yeah, well, did you not? Basically, the guy right in the carriage goes, yeah, when all the weird stuff started attacking each city, apparently undead at the capital, a bunch of giants and stuff up north, a bunch of people from the sea down at Acrux, a bunch of monsters came out of the desert over in Altair, so...
Well, it wasn't just local. It was definitely everywhere.
What was that?
I said it wasn't just like one specific place. It was just an ambush of across the map.
Yep.
And it seemed like everything was took that moment to come up and just start a big mess and just attack everyone at once. It was at least that's over in the past. Actually, since you're coming back that way, you wouldn't happen to have any like water skin, like spare water skins and the like.
Yes, I was asking if you needed stuff for the trip. I can tell you some stuff here for convenience sake. You said you needed water skins? How many did you need?
Let's see.
What
Just
you
enough.
got?
Enough for maybe about a week or so.
As he kind of hops down off. kind of goes in the back of his carriage. How many did you say again?
Maybe about a week's worth. Like for four people. 5. Yeah, I forgot. We're gonna have we have an extra on board.
I don't think he needs food, technically.
I know he's thinking more about Electro, considering even though she just teleported away,
Okay, yeah.
she's just trying to think ahead.
Yeah, so I can get you about 10 of them here. That'd be 10 gold.
And gold, you say? Victor's going to try and persuade him down. Like, you're not going to probably be selling much of that off, considering you're coming away from the desert instead of towards. So you're
Okay. Roll persuasion.
18. I think you can knock a little off the price for some passing travelers going to.
Yeah, well, keep in mind you're not gonna probably find many between now and there, and they're gonna be not much cheaper when you get to the city, unfortunately. So, yeah, I suppose I can knock you a little down for you. I can give you 5 gold for them.
All right. Victor will pass over 5 gold.
You just barely beat that. Anything else you need? Any rations for the trip? Preserved meat? You don't want something that can get too hot and spoil quicker out there.
That's for sure. Especially if we got a desert coming up.
That's weird. Where'd my token go?
It died.
No, it got stolen by
Roll 20.
I was looking away when it happened, so.
And maybe when I was typing in some things and it decided to roll 20 decided to be roll 20. Anywho.
Any additional trail rations you need?
Victor still has whatever trail rations he's still hanging on to from God knows for how long. And the 2 days worth of bread. Let's see, actually, go along.
Okay. Well,
Not-
nothing
can't
else you
think of it,
need,
can't think-
gentlemen. I will be on my way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Victor can't think of anything else. Like, anybody else need anything?
What's he carrying? Pretty much just basic sundries.
goods.
Nothing exotic.
Nothing exotic.
Yep, just kind of give him the wave then and be like, yeah, safe travels.
Safe travels to you as well.
Thank you, sir.
As he kind of peters on off towards the city. Everyone give me another quick perception check here.
Sure thing.
That one.
Eight.
That's a 3. That's just a 3.
Okay then.
Actually, hold on. Upper, my familiar, gets a 21 because keen sense of hearing and smell. Unless it relies on sight, in which case it's a 16.
Okay, so yeah,
Everybody
basically he
failed.
kind of sniffs, runs over to that tree and starts sniffing it.
So Victor's gonna come over. Hey, what you find? Hey, pup, what you find?
Let me see here.
Like everybody fails the perception. Roll for initiative now.
Suddenly bandits.
Let me roll on the table for this. You find a kind of headband, kind of just like kind of semi-buried in the ground.
But is that what you found? Oh, good boy. So Victor will take the headband and kind of just give it a once over. Any particular note, anything of interest about it?
You want to give me an Arcana check
I
or
absolutely
investigation check? That's since you're looking at it like that.
will. Oh, investigation? Sure.
Yeah.
That's 6.
Looks like a pretty nice headband there.
Nothing stand. Nothing extra. I want to give it like a good old magical prod.
Not with that roll of a 6.
It's blue.
Also, yeah, it's a nice blue headband.
Kind of clashes with everything I have, but Hey, there's. Look what I found. Well, look what the dog. Look what my dog found.
Oh, what that dog doing?
Can I
Kinda
pet
fun.
that dog?
That's a good boy.
Takes it. Does he? He wouldn't recognize anything special about it.
I'd say
Puts it on right away.
with your knowledge, you can give me an Arcana check on it.
All right.
Nothing wrong with it. Puts it on. Oh my god, man. Control.
18.
You know this is a magic headband of sorts, but off the top of your head, you can't remember what it does exactly.
Puts it on immediately.
Well, if we feel like taking 10 minutes to stop and rest, he could identify it.
Let's keep going. We can when we actually have to stop and rest, we can do it then.
Yeah, it is a 2-day journey, so you will have to take 1 night of rest.
All right.
How far in are we as far as travel goes?
You're traveled about half the day, so it's getting about 3 o'clock. You notice it's starting to get a little bit warmer, though, as you get further east. As the seems to be less and less trees, and more basically rocky outcrops and looser ground beneath you.
I think about to head into the drier areas here. I think the desert's not too far from here. If I do recall.
So, anything else you want to do, or just keep walking for now?
I'd say we keep rolling. Sooner the better.
Yeah, may as well roll.
Oh.
Yeah, over the course of the time, you don't run into any kind of more people. Seems to be kind of getting kind of late in the night, so people aren't traveling. You come across a point where you can kind of see outstretched ahead of you. You can kind of see the desert area of the city of the empire kind of coming up, and you can kind of see what looks like a nice little like blocked hill that there seems to be like a campfire pit there and a good kind of like maybe makeshift shelter spot there where people seem to camp here a lot.
Looks like there's as good a spot to stop than any other part.
As you notice, also getting close to it, there's kind of a little pond there as well.
Hopefully it's fresh. Hopefully it's fresh water and not still water. So If we're lucky, we can just we can refill whatever water skins we have.
We do like a nature check just to be sure it's not like tainted or anything.
I mean, yeah.
The tree's moving. They're gone. Ah. Tree
Probably-
weird is here.
Probably not a bad idea to boil it in any case.
Absolutely.
There.
The things the DM does for his players.
As it seems to be kind of a running stream that goes down.
So, anybody particularly good with nature checks?
I mean, won't know until we roll.
That's a good point. So, I think
Everyone gonna take a gamble?
Yeah, it's
Anyone
gamble.
want to assist?
That's 6. Jesus, roll 20.
10.
Nature, be nice to me this time.
Nature is never nice.
20! Haha!
So yeah, from what you can tell, this seems to be kind of a more natural occurring spring mountain blood. That looks like the water, as long as nothing died in it recently, should be safe to drink.
I want to do an investigation just to make sure that it's clean, unless I can I can visibly see it. I'll just see, just to see if anything potentially died earlier today.
Yes, nothing has died in this pond
Yes.
recently. Or stream.
I don't necessarily trust the tone of the DM right now.
I'm not 1,000% in love
Yes.
with your
It's like-
tone right now.
Yes, nothing has died in here.
Well, you rolled a 1, so...
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, yep, look at the clear water.
Yeah. To the best of your knowledge, it's fine.
I have a thought, but I want to make sure this is actually going to work out.
It's just boil it just to make sure.
Yeah. Well, all else fails, we can just boil it.
So we'll have to rest at some point.
Where is my familiar? Ah, there you go. Yeah, let's just boil it. I was going to say, let Doggo try. See if it. Well, I'm pretty sure he can tell me if anything's wrong with it.
Or you could always do your own investigation check to see if anything looks wrong with it.
That's fair. That's a good point. Let's try that.
As well, might as well.
16.
Yeah, everything looks good with this stream. You seem to notice that sitting kind of looks like a little makeshift table. There is kind of like a big bucket there, kind of like people used to probably scoop water out of it. It looks kind of damp.
All right. Ooh, let's get to
Drink
me.
up.
All right, let's pitch up a 10. I'll
Do we
take.
have a
stop it, man.
canister or something that we can like pour this into? We got a flask, but flask of ale.
No, he has a flask. But he also bought a week's worth for 5 people of water.
Oh,
skins.
that was water skins. Yep, that was water
Yeah,
skins. I
so
forgot
we're
about that.
basically refill whatever we've already drank along the trip for everybody.
Not as good as ale, but we'll take it anyway.
Yeah, we were warned that we should bring plenty of water, so figure that's enough for the trip there, trip back, and enough. And the bag of holding should have enough room for all of it. Thank you. I have to gotta admit, the bag of holding was the best purchase I've made of almost anything. Victor would actually go through and refill each decant, make sure everything's all topped off for all the water skins.
Let me check something here. I'm gonna do a roll.
I just look at it and be like, I told you there's nothing wrong with the water.
Ooh. Ooh. You notice on one of those water skins you took out that it was empty before, but now it seems to have water in it.
Who peed in it?
Investigation. Actually, would that be investigation or would that be arcana to figure out what's going on?
Your choice.
It would be nature to figure out what kind of water that is.
I'm gonna go with that was empty. It was empty before. Now it's full. I'm gonna go with arcana. Make sure nothing misses back. It's the same bonus regardless. 7.
You're thinking maybe this one did have water in it and I'm just forgetting it?
I'm going to try an arcana check on it just to see.
I mean, it doesn't seem like
20?
A second, I'm trying to find this magic item. I know it exists, I just can't remember what it's called.
Don't tell me I got another alchemy jug.
Not an alchemy jug.
Even though I know like almost nothing about the arcane, even though I'm trying to it's just like, oh yeah, this is such and such item.
The only I can think of it might be a decanter of endless water. I think that's different.
Would that be in
let's give him a minute.
Yeah,
whatever book that happens
I
to
might be
that
looking in the wrong book, which is the problem.
that the decanter of endless water. If that is the thing you're thinking of, that's just in the DMG.
No. There is a water skin that does the same thing. I'm just trying to remember what it's called. Yeah, but basically, it's a water skin that every couple of days will automatically refill itself with water.
Well, hot damn.
Because you remember seeing one of those that your village had when you were younger, Mountain Blood.
Don't recall the name right off the top of my head, but I know I've come across one of these before. It has been a while.
So it just constantly refills itself?
That actually just like refills itself over time.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna check the other flasks and make sure they're they're also
they're all magical.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Victor, you got this?
Nope. It's either good or it's really bad. That's been my luck tonight.
Just for the sheer heck of it. I'm gonna
Let's
see what happens.
Has Mountain Blood been listening to while we were at magic school?
I was a decent student back in the day in my younger years. That was natural 1.
With the wizard, with the 2 arcane casters like to chime in, or they're just gonna watch us like fumble about?
All it's more fun than watching Victor fumble about. So
it's like watching 2 cavemen discover fire.
I did it once, but I failed miserably this time.
All right.
We searched across the land.
Another nat 1.
3 came in stumbling about. Like, that's. be fair, Victor's just surprised that he got for 5 gold literally at least one of these. He doesn't have to worry about water, which is stupidly lucky even for him.
Well, I have my moments when it comes to these random things.
All I'm hearing is I really need to actually get trained in Arcana. That's all I'm hearing right now.
Like I said, I have my moments, but
I mean,
it'd be good to be more attuned to it.
She's just playing music.
Still got everything attached. It's like, still got all the instruments attached.
She's just very entertained by you three just trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah, from what you can see, none of the other ones seem to have that same enchantment to them.
I'll be nice, I'll roll.
Holy.
Yeah, only that one is the magical item.
Lyric's not going to say anything.
Well, I'm keeping this one. And he's gonna check he's gonna refill the other ones though.
Aren't you resistant to like fire and heat?
I don't know how that applies to the desert. I want to say yes. I've never been out to the desert. Actually, it's a good question. I don't think Victor's ever been out to the desert. At least not that part of the frontier, anyway. I guess would be just Victor's response, but
We'll find out.
Not that you can remember. Have you ever been out to the desert?
he knows where the desert is. He just doesn't remember like ever being out there before. So shrugs. I'm just gonna pull a place where I'm saying it's a war skin of endless water or whatever. Figure out what it is later. Like what the actual name of it is.
I know I saw it in one of my books someplace, but I just can't seem to find it right now.
Yeah.
Egg of wet.
Seriously, is that what it's called?
That's what I'm calling it.
The thirst
But basically,
quencher.
every day every morning it'll refill with water. I might have that time wrong, but
We will dub it the Gator Aid.
It'd be better if it filled with Brondo, but
But yeah, I don't see anybody else volunteering and say, "Hey, I'll hold on to it just in case." For whatever reason. It's like, I don't know. Now let's
let Victor have it.
yeah, I'll just put it in the bag of holding because why not?
basically I rolled with that on a D100 to see what you got if he gave one of those away with it, not realizing what he had, and I got a 99.
But yeah, it's basically
Wow.
so just for keep everything above board. It's going into the company's mutual coffers or mutual hold. So basically, it can be shared between any of us. I'm just for the purpose of who's actually carrying it. Because yeah, Victor's not worried about dying of dehydration now in the desert. He is more worried about okay, where am I gonna place this and where I gotta like more logistics of a logistics point. Anyway, let's camp out and get some rest.
Yeah.
So who's going to be taking turns on watching for the night?
I mean, we have 2 elves. You can just have the 2 elves do watch, split it for 4 hours.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I think you're both better perception checks than Victor. I think you both have dark vision, so this works perfectly. All right, thanks for volunteering.
Yep.
It works.
you're willing to sleep for 8 hours with Lyric on watch, Victor? Are you sure about that?
Well, I mean, Victor is going to try and sleep lightly in case Larry decides to pull something in the middle of the night. But yeah, let's trust Larry to actually do something and do her best job.
Hopefully, I don't come back and bite us.
I'm sure.
Lyric will look at Andaris and be like, "You go ahead and sleep. I'll put everybody to sleep with a nice, quiet tune."
Yeah. Besides, if anything goes wrong, it's Lyric's fault.
Yep.
If I die, I die. I will come back to haunt you.
She starts playing her lute.
Victor's going to have his dog keep Larry company, and also his dog will wake him up in case anything goes wrong. Oh, here you go.
Were you gonna check on what that headband was?
Actually, yeah, that's right. We were gonna do that the first rest we got. Hey, Andaris, identify.
Right. Yep, he will just kind of sit with his legs folded and holding the headband and staring intently at it for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, you realize this is a headband of intelligence.
Ooh,
Basically, anyone that wears it gets an intelligence of 19.
That's
if your
fantastic.
intelligence is above that, it does jack squat to you.
Who
Yeah.
needs it the most?
Mountain blood.
I feel
I
attacked.
agree, Mountain Blood.
I also vote for Mountain Blood.
Mountain blood, catch. Kind of slingshots it at him.
I'm gonna look so good in this. Saying,
I think blue looks good on you.
holy crap, that's gonna shoot me up so far. That'll bring me up about from 15 to 19. Now I'm gonna start talking about space and
It's just gonna be it'll be like we gave the Juggernaut a headband of intelligence, so it's just gonna be really deep philosophical stuff interspersed with talking about sandwiches.
deep, philosophical stuff plus working out on top of that. Be like, this is really gonna work out for every muscle possible.
And Wednesdays I gotta regale you guys with the tale of one of my fellow players' drunken stupors about how the multiverse is like a tiramisu.
So everybody, so I now have a headband of intelligence. So it's like I'm getting stacked right now with everything.
It should be in your inventory.
Okay.
So I think he just
It's
takes the
different.
data tune.
No attunement needed for that.
Oh, neat.
Let's see.
It's got a third eye on the center of it.
I just want to think it's like a Naruto headband. With a little symbol in the center.
Honestly, this one didn't have a description in the book, so yeah, I'm just saying it's blue. And so it does have that kind of eye symbol appear when he puts it on in the center of it.
Stare deep into your souls. And okay, I see. Okay, just flicker then change over. Jesus. I just need something with a whole lot of wisdom in it, and I would be the perfect specimen all around.
You would be an Olympian.
Watch out. I'll become God.
Honestly, if there's any god here I wouldn't mind having around, it would be Mountain Blood. At least you know exactly what you're getting into.
Have attained a godlike status.
Anyway,
Well, I'm going to assume you guys munch through your day's rations of bread you bought.
Yeah.
All of my thoughts have become so clear now.
So yeah, it still got that. It was still freshly made bread, so it still got that nice crunch to it as you bite into it, and basically just the perfect, easily spreadable butter, nice, rich in flavor on there. So you want to, you can toast it over a fire a little bit.
We'll do just that, and just get a nice little crisp to it. And then spread butter, eat it, and kind of lay down to go to sleep.
So between Andaris and Lyric, who's taking first watch?
I thought she
Lurk said she
volunteered,
would.
but
Yep.
yeah.
Lurk's playing music to put everybody to sleep.
Okay. So yeah, give me a perception check to watch.
Yay! Boo!
What I miss?
Honestly, Victor, you can roll for your dog because he doesn't technically need sleep, so we can watch the whole night too.
Yeah. Was that 20 at 24? That was on Gnarl, so. Yeah.
Okay. So over the course of your watch, Lyric, you see nothing that really catches your eye or anything. As kind of Andaris kind of wakes out of his trance, ready to relieve you.
She'll tap him on the forehead. Time for your turn. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, your turn.
All right. Nothing of note.
She stares at him. No.
No, whines a bit.
All right.
Like,
He kind of does
Alright, good night.
that tilted, confused look at you when you say that.
All right. He gets up and pops his neck.
Give me that perception.
All right. Nat 20.
huzzah.
Okay, so right as the dawn's starting to break, you kind of both see something kind of coming. You start hearing gnarl growl. So off the corner of your eye up north, you see a big man, kind of different colored skin, kind of reminds you of let me remember his name. Kind of reminds you of Orga in a way. Start coming towards the northeast from you. That is where I'm going to end the session for the day.